Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I wanted to show you the wonderful news. I opened up an Etsy shop and it's right here. It's called Grace and Lace Journals. So I also changed my name on my YouTube to Grace and Lace Journals as well, so everything matches. So I just wanted to let you know that I will be updating some new things, some new items and new journals in my Etsy shop today. So make sure you go check that out. And thank you for stopping by. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'll be showing you, or we can make together, some Lacy writing tags. So grab all your craft supplies, your papers, and your glue and your stapler, and let's sit down and have some fun together. So I hope that you all are doing well today and are having a lovely day. So let's get to making these pretty tags. So I wanted to show you these ones first. Now these ones I've already made. Now these tags I'm going to put into the baby pink vintage ballerina envelope journal. And then these ones I'm going to put in the vintage ballerina envelope journal that is going to be coffee dyed and stuff like that. And I used this. This is from the Nostalgic Dreams from Jennifer, that a trace of sparkle. I will leave all her information down below. And I printed it out, Nostalgic Dreams, the lace image, out onto beige cardstock so it looks more vintage. I love that look. So here's a small one that I've made, and all I did was add a few clusters of lace onto these tags and then staple some notebook paper onto here. Now this is a really light pink, and I ink the edges. And I think I added 4 pieces of this, and I will leave the link down below where I downloaded this paper as well. So, and then I added the little lace cluster with vintage lace here, and then a lace trim here as well. And this one, so we'll just put this over here, and I'll show you the big tag that I'll be putting in the envelope journal. So just some trim here, and here's a pink crown there with this beautiful tatted ribbon. I love that. And some paper here as well. So I was able to make different size papers with my photo editor that I have. And then also I put some lace there and a little applique there. And here's the one that's going into the coffee dyed vintage ballerina envelope journal. And these will be done in a few weeks. I'm currently working on another project as well. But you will be the first one to see these finished. And so I just put a little metal charm there and some vintage lace up here, backed onto Nostalgic Dreams lace download there. So see, that's on the back. So lots of fun places where you could journal on all these papers and then turn it over and journal on here as well and tuck it into your favorite little spot. And here is this size. Now this is 2.5 inches by, I think, 5 inches. And then this one, I should have wrote down, but I will put this in the description box, what size tags these are. And then again, I just put a cluster of lace here. So these are Lacy writing tags. So I thought it would be fun to do these last ones with you. So let's go ahead and start with this little beige one here. Now there's a circle here, but you don't have to worry about that. And I've already inked up the paper for this one. And again, I'm going to put this one on the front of this little tag. And I think I was going to put some lace behind here. So let's go ahead and shabby up our laces before we put this one. You don't want it, you know, perfectly all the way around. You just want it kind of worn looking. So you just grab your lace and pinch it and pull. That's what I do to make my laces look a little shabby. Oh, there we go. So then we just want to glue this down. I think I was going to do that right there. So if I put the papers here, the staple will go there. See how pretty that looks? Just fun and simple and just so pretty. So, okay, so let's glue some of this lace down. So I hope that you guys had a wonderful Easter, that you had some time with your families and had some resting time as well. So I don't need to put any glue up here because I'll be putting a staple through there. So then we're going to put this here. So I'm going to put the staple about right there. I really like that right there. So you just take your stapler and staple this down. So this is what we have so far. It's a little crooked in it, but that's okay. And then we want to, this is the last bit of, let me see, I think that's the back side in it. Yeah. This is the last bit of my mom's vintage lace she left me. So I'm going to glue this one down like that. And then I'm not going to put it all the way down there. I'm not going to glue it, you know, all over the place because you kind of want the lace hanging over the staple there. And then I'm going to take this little tiny flower applique. That looks like the back there. And I'm going to put a little bit right on top where the circle was. We're going to cover up that circle. I will leave a link down below where the app that I use to resize my images and where I got the paper from. Now I kind of like this where it's not even. It's kind of cute. So that was a mistake, but it looks, I like the look. It's pretty to me. So then you would have your 4 little papers to journal on the front here, and then you could turn it over and journal on the back side of your tag. So there's the first one. It's pretty and shabby. So let's put this up here, and we're going to let this dry a little bit. Let's put that right there. And then I'm going to work on this one here. Now I've only used the 2 papers on the big ones. And I know I was going to put this applique on here. And I was just playing around with these trims. I think I'm going to do something like this. I love to play with laces, don't you? I think I was going to put this down here where it was hanging off. And see, not everything is, you know, lined up even. I'm going to shabby up that lace. And then I need to cut that a little bit. And I was going to put that over that. Kind of like that too. That's pretty. Maybe we could put this there. And then I thought this applique was pretty, and that could cover the staple like that. See, that's pretty. So let's shabby up these laces here and cut them and stuff like that. So let's make these laces look vintage. All right, so, oops. Maybe just put a little bit of glue right here first. That's what's fun about doing these, make these things. It's just fun. Nothing's really planned out. It's just fun. It's a little bit there. Maybe a little bit right here. That'll just take just a minute to dry. All right, and then let's cut this lace. Now I like that right there. That's pretty. All right, and then let's put this one on there. Just a little bit. Kind of get that one to hang down there. And then let's make sure that's on there. All right. Well, I probably should have done this before. All right, that's pretty. And then we're going to glue this down right here. And see how that covers perfectly? Oops. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this down. This is just an applique off a wedding dress. And you don't want to glue this part down where it's going to be sitting right there at the staple. That's so pretty, isn't it? And we don't want it much bulkier than this. So that'd be as bulky as it needs to get. I just love the pearls. They're so feminine and pretty. So that is so much fun and so simple. Just fun. Okay, so let's put these up here. And now let's work on the vintage one. Well, they're both vintage, just this one is going to be with coffee dyed papers. It's going to be a vintage color, like a tan color, and this one's a vintage pink color. So it'll be so much fun. I can't wait for you guys to see it. All right, so I don't think I was going to put any lace. I brought some of these trims out here. And these little fun bits right here. I love to play around with lace. So Let's make sure these are even first, and then we're going to staple these in first. It's a little bit easier. Okay, so there's 4, and this is a real vintage pink color. It almost looks like avocado dyed papers in the color. It's really pretty. Like I said, I'll leave the link down below to the resizer and to the where I downloaded that. And for Jenifers Etsy shop, her Nostalgic Dreams. I love this lace. It looks so vintage. It's so pretty. I love it so much. So I have this really pretty vintage lace here. And it's hard to tell, but I was thinking about putting that on the bottom there. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. So now this glue works really good with paper and lace. So I love to work with this glue. This tacky glue here. I'll leave a link down below where I got it off of Amazon. So you can make these however you would like to make them. So it always dries clear too, so you don't have to worry about that. And I want a little bit hanging off the bottom, just a little bit, to give it that feminine touch. All right, after that dries a little bit, I'm going to rough up the edges over here. So let's see. All right, we can put that there. And then I'm thinking, I love this lace. It's vintage too. And I think I'm going to put this right over the staple. I kind of like using some of the brown. Isn't that pretty? So let's go ahead and do that. I like the vintage, brown right there in the middle. All right. I think that it's turning out very pretty, don't you? And then up here at the top, and so you could use anything you'd wish, you know, you could change it up in the colors. I think that would be really pretty. And I love this. This is just beautiful. It's pretty. And I'm going to put it with this little piece of lace here. I'm trying to use up a lot of my laces and trims that are already been used. The same with the papers. We're going to do something here in just a second. So let's finish up this one. I think I'm going to put the lace snippet here. Let's see here. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put this one down there. That looks like that'll be pretty. So we will put this right here. And I do not want it centered, kind of off-centered here. See how fun that is? So this is super fun. Isn't that pretty? I like it so much. So you can journal. You could even put a picture behind here. And then you can, journal on your little papers, and then also on the back side. It's so fun. Okay, so that one needs to dry. So let's work on this last one. Now this is a big one as well. I love this lace paper from the Nostalgic Dreams kit. Let's see, and you can put as many papers as you wish, really, on here. So let's put it about right here. Oops. Sometimes it's difficult to line it up. I don't want it perfect, neither. So let's get the staple in there. And there it is. All right, so I gathered these. I thought these were so pretty. So on this one, I like how it's, just cut up. I've used it in projects. I think that was from the Snippet of Gratitude kit. And I want it to hang off. I love lace hanging off tags. It's just so pretty and feminine. And look, it fits perfect. So when I saw that, I was like, this is perfect for this. All right, so let's put some glue on here. And you don't need much glue at all. This glues down pretty quick to paper. There, that is so pretty. To me, that is just really pretty. And then I have this, and this is beautiful too. Look at it. Isn't that a beautiful trim? And it's got like sparkles in it. It's so pretty. I have glue all over my fingers. So much fun. Okay, so that's the back. And I'd like to go all the way across with this one. So much fun. So I hate to cut that rosebud off, so I'll just do that right there. How pretty. That is so pretty. I love that. Wow, that is turning out so pretty. I just love hanging out with you guys. It's so much fun. Now this is beautiful too. So pretty. So I like the faded flowers there. A little bit hanging off. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these. I like these old flowers right here. My scissors are getting old already. Okay. So let's put a little bit of glue on this. There we go. And we will put this right here. I like how shabby everything is looking and how pretty it is. This is so much fun. Look at that. Pretty. I love that. That is so pretty. Simple and it's thin. So this is the only one that's just a little bit bulky, but it's not. Just that bead is right here. It's not too bad though. Okay, so I have these scraps right here from the coffee dye that I used in the envelope journal. So I've already made the pink one, which is already put away. So let's just make 2 of these right here. And so they're just scraps. So I'm trying to use these up. Now I already had these coffee dyed. Now this is really pretty trim too. This is pretty. And I was thinking about just stapling these two. So let's see. Ooh, I like that because there's the little bit of sparkle right there. This is pretty. Put that below it. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Or we could try this one. That one's pretty too. I just want it real simple and just, that's pretty. I think I like that one too. But let's see, I think I like this one better. Let's put at least 2 in there. So let's just keep this simple and put a staple right through there. And let's cut these ones off. So here we go. Here's this one. And that'll be perfect for a tuck spot or a pocket. And your ephemera would be ready to go. So there's that one. And then this one, I was thinking, let's put some of that. Here's an old lace. That is really pretty. So we'll put that right there. Maybe we'll move it over a little bit like that. And then we'll just staple this on the back. That way you could remove the staple once you're finished and tuck this into your journal, and then you can use this for other projects, right? So let's staple that onto there. A little tricky to get in there. Let me see if I can smash it down. There, that's a little bit easier. Yeah, all you have to do is remove the staple. Be perfect. You can use it on another that's pretty. I like that hanging off there. Gives it some character. So that was real simple to make, and I just wanted to make that with you. I hope that you enjoyed making these with me today, and I hope that you will give this a try. These are so fun, and you can make so many of them, and they could be ready for your journals or your notebooks or whatever you'd wish. So I hope that you like this, and please give it a try, and I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.